These things there's no telling, child. We'll have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for your paycheck than waiting to win some lottery. Besides, maybe this time is different. I'm really feeling lucky. Washed up, bitter, broken, busted, backstabbed anyone he trusted. Says he sees what no one else can see. And if I had half his guts, I'd want it to chase that fatalistic comet and die young in the dark. That's poetry. But it was not to be. It was not for me. He's always sad, but I've never seen him cry. When he comes to, sure, he'll apologize and find his car, assess the damage. Still drunk, but he likes a challenge. Holds on to his mind just like a kite. But a good strong wind will keep you honest, fill you with some common knowledge. Things when we were young we never tried. Just figured we had time with such a long life. Money clips and alligator shears. One more dance, he's in that champagne room, where she moves like a chocolate fountain, pouring, spilling all around him. Makes him wonder what else she could do. How bittersweet is love's illusion, feelings that cannot be proven. Trust me, you'll see my aim is true. I've done this all for you. I suffered long for you. Many times he tried to play it straight, and he worked and worked until his body ached. But a brand new life can lose its luster. Troubles tend to find each other. Call it luck or you can call it fate. But either way, it's how it happens, not the life that you imagined. Or just go out with a bang like Hemingway. Some will say you're brave, some will say you ain't. A short delay, the parrot blues little voices mimic you. It's not so hard to make your sound. So watch your back, the Ides of March, or cut your hair like Joan of Arc. Disguise your will, but they'll find you out. And when they do, you better look out. There's money lenders inside the temple. This circus tiger is gonna break my heart. Something so wild, reduced to paper. If I love you, well that's my fault. In heat, an alpha male, not something she would ever tell, except when she got deathly high. Then out it came like summer rain, washed the cars so everything was clean for a little while. Just like a telethon we drunk out. The starving children, they ain't got no mother. There's pink flamingos living in the mall. I'd give a fortune to your infomercial if somebody would just take my call. You gotta take my call. You gotta take my call. Hello? Patterns in my mind now moving slow. The sorrow all across the surface rolls till it smooths out the edges of the stone. All the lights went out, where'd everybody go? I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. Erase yourself and you'll be free. Mandela destroyed by the sea. All we are is colored sand. So just pay and ride the Ferris wheel. Smile, all that you can feel is gratitude for what has been. Everything that did not Tempel, the circus tiger is gonna break my heart. Something so wild turned back into paper. Hey, if you love me, well that's your fault. There's money lenders inside of the temple. This crystal city is gonna fall apart when all of their power turns back into vapor. If I miss it, I guess that's my fault. That's my fault, that's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. Always answer with a question, show some kindness to a petty thing. Forgive if you can. Forgive. We watched the migrants smoke in the old orange grove, in the red rocket blaze over Cape Canaveral. You've been a father to me. Your 1960s speak gives me comatose joy like rerun TV. Wild and now inside was shining wild colors of my destiny. I watch your face age backwards, changing shape in my memory. You taught me victory sweet, even deep in the cheap seats. Can you deliver me from evil? Make me honest, make me wedding cake. Atone, I want to atone. Wait, mighty outer space. All that flying saucer terror made me lazy, drinking lemonade. A waste, it all went to waste. Just like the freedom cold out the hotel door, or the white rocket fade over Cape Canaveral. You've been a daughter to me, your buried shoebox grief. I felt your poltergeist love like Savannah heat, while the waterfall was pouring crazy symbols of our destiny. I saw your face die backwards, little baby, in my memory. You told me victory sweet, even deep in the cheap seas. And you don't judge me, that's not your style. But I can't see you now for a little while. But I'm not worried, there's no time. All these changes, they're trying to blow my mind. Just like the citrus glow off the old orange grove, or the red rocket blaze over Cape Canaveral. It's been a nightmare for me, some 1980s greed. It gives me parachute dreams like old war movies, while the universe was drawn perfect circles for infinity. I seen the stars get smaller, tiny diamonds in my memory. They told me victory sweet, even deep in the cheap sea. Well, it don't take much imagination to see the picture frame. And I don't need my concentration to know when I'm in pain. When I lost myself, I lost you by extension. I don't know who would stand to gain. All these silly dreams aren't worth a mention, but they keep collecting in my brain. I went on the hunt for fame and fortune, picked up the trail just fine. Everywhere I go, the doors fly open, but I won't out once I'm inside. When I break my heart, I know that yours gets broken. I just wish that kept me in line. But I can't live outside the moment, and it keeps leaving me behind. It just keeps leaving me behind. When I can't sleep, my mind's a circle. I watch the ceiling fan. I close my eyes and I feel the wind blow. My bed, it turns into a raft. I drift away this night, a lake unknown, I'm floating. I see it all for what it is. Most anything can be forgiven. With what is left, we'll have to live. With what is left, we'll have to live. This one's about the great state of California. It goes like this. She was a real royal lady, true patron of the arts. Said the best country singers died in the back of classic cars. So if I ever felt too hungry for a suitcase or guitar, I should think of them all alone in the dark. I laid some nights beside her in a bed made for a queen. She said I kissed her different than all the men her age and me. Gave me anything I wanted, oh the generosity. I took all that I could, it was free. Now the skies are torn up denim, and the clouds just splattered paint. It's a room I'm renovating, it's a name I've gotta change. If I get out of California, I'm going back to my home state to tell them all that I made a mistake. But I keep looking for that line for fade, turns to a cynical saint who wants the last laugh at the fly trapped in the windowsill cave. You can blow right out your mind trying to escape from the panic paradox of day-to-day. If you can't understand something, then it's best to be afraid. This whole world will love you if you're a chic chameleon. In a sected circles, she could hang with anyone. But when conducting business, she'd lie about where she's from, saying life is how it is, not how it was. I learned to listen, felt like I was back in school. She'd talk and talk and talk about the phases of the moon, saying everything's a cycle, you gotta let it come to you. And when it does, you will know what to do. Without even knowing, I just took up her advice. I painted her front door, seemed a suitable goodbye. It's not that often, but I still think of her sometimes. Just something quaint, a couple ships in the night, and they keep moving at a glacial pace, turning circles in a memory maze. I made a new cast of the death mask, it's gonna cover my face. I had to change the combination to the same. Had it all behind the wall, let people wait, and never trust a heart that's so bent it can't break. Thank you. Heard you scheming new pyramids, another big idea to get you rich.
Make a plan to love me.
Make a plan to love me sometime soon. First you got your foot in the door, you buy and then you sell, and you buy some more.
Make a plan to love me.
Make a plan to love me sometime soon. Life's too short, death doesn't ask. It's an old some things you lose, you can't get back. So just know what you First you wanna ride off into the sun, and then you wanna shoot straight to the moon.
Make a plan to love me.
Make a plan to love me sometime soon. Well, when you're young, the world's a Ferris wheel. I know we will grow old, but it's lovely still.
Make a plan to love me.
Make a plan to love me sometime soon. Life's too short to be a fool. I don't know that. Do what you feel, whatever's cool. But I just have to ask. Will you make a plan to love me?
Will you make a plan to love me? You got to.
Will you make a plan to love me sometime soon? You're not alone in anything. You're not unique in dying. I feel strange every now and then. Fall asleep reading science fiction. I wanna fly in those silver ships. Let Jesus hang and just let Buddha sit. It's sun now. The days are long now. The ups and the sundowns. I got this twisted mind. If I have to go first, I'll do it on my terms. I'm so tired of traitors. They're always changing sides. They were friends of mine. Don't hang around once the promise breaks. You'll be there when the next one's made. Kiss the feet of a charlatan. Let's sure imagine freedom. All the rest is predictable. You're the first to know. You bought a mantra to concentrate. It sounded like a car alarm. It sounded just like a hissing snakes. So I know now how it's gonna turn out. But you've gotta calm down, or I'll lose my place. I wanna get to the center. I gotta get to my concert. Well, I know when it's finally done, this whole life's a hallucination. You're not alone in anything. You're not alone, even if you're trying to be. One, two, three, four. Telephone, get eaten off the web. We must rip out all the epilogues from the books that we have read. Into the face of every criminal, strapped firmly to a chair. We must stare, we must stare, we must stare. We must take all of the medicines, too expensive now to sell. Set fire to the preacher who is promising us hell. To the ear of every anarchist that sleeps but cannot dream. We must sing, we must sing, we must sing. It'll go like this, alright? While my mother waters plants, my father cleans his gun. He says death will give us back to God, just like the setting sun. Return to the lonesome ocean. Memorize the numbers and deny we have a soul. Into this endless race for property and privilege to be won. We must run, we must run, we must run. We must hang up in the belfry where the bats and moonlight laugh. We must stare into a crystal ball and only see the past. In the caverns of tomorrow without flashlights and our love. We must plunge, we must plunge, we must plunge. And you know we'll get down there, way down to the very bottom of everything. And then we'll see it. And then we'll see it. And then we'll see it. I hope we see it. Oh, my morning's coming back. The whole world's waking up. The city buses swimming past. And I'm happy just because I found out I didn't really know one. You can wear your new white shoe in the muddy afternoon. Go walking past the stage drunk stoop. They always whistle with their hands, but I could be your catcall too. anything you wanna do. Love her, anything you wanna do. You can take your slide trombone, play it in the catacombs, find a town that moves real slow, and then just turn it on its head. But I could be your Pharaoh's tomb, anything you wanna do. Sister, anything you wanna do. If you want to be common, I could claim that I have tamed you. A demigod in a bonnet, they're gonna know it ain't true. Well, you can paint your nails lime green and rent yourself a limousine. We'll kidnap the professor's niece, and then we'll tell him that she's dead, and go party in a hotel room. Anything you wanna do, Sheila, anything you wanna do. You can get your hair all wet, sleeping on the riverbed. You kiss a frog and then dissect, 'cause you gotta find out what's inside. But you can have my bad side too, anything you wanna do. Love her, anything you wanna do. If you want to be common, I guess I could claim that I have tamed you. A demigod in the bonnet, they're gonna know that that ain't true. Yes, you are King David's star. You're the crescent moon, you're the crescent moon. You, my sweet, are the Bodhi tree that I sit beneath, I want to sit beneath. Well, you can wear your new white shoes in the dirty afternoon. You go walking through the traffic fumes with the flower in your hair, and I will swing upon your moves anytime you want me to. You just tell me what you wanna do. Love her, anything 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 you wanna do. This one's kind of about the danger of having fame and money when you're too young to have it, especially when it's not yours, either the fame or the money. Like this. So I was in these songs, like, so I was forgetting the first line. Like this. You know you're just a kid, but your diet's too full of additives. Passed out on a couch with ashes in your mouth, dreaming that you're hopping a fence. This world must have it out for you. From the shores of Montauk out to Malibu, the trappings of a name that you never could escape. These people wanna live in the past, some golden age that they never had. I thought we lost that Camelot. I thought we lost that Camelot. Some children's story I forgot. It grew oh so long ago. Kid, it's hard to find a friend in a place that's so cruel and partisan. But you should go in style to Stockholm for a while, live outside oblivion's lands. And someday you'll have a fine divorce and a cemetery plot in Hyannisport. Next time you close your eyes on a helicopter ride, I hope you see it isn't your fault. I hope you know it isn't your fault. I thought they shot that Camelot. I thought they shot that Camelot. Whoever shot this movie, stop, be Rose at the show. It must go on. Laying in an office on an old chaise lounge, listening to the doctor drone. No therapeutic feeling once the shock wears off. You answer every question, no. Hiding in a hamlet with the shades pulled down, wondering if the story's broke. But tragedy is profit once the word gets out. Tabloids at the country store. Searching under tables when the bar closed down. You said somebody stole your phone. Now there's no one to talk to but these trust fund drunks. Should've brought a chaperone. Well, kid, I'd love to help you but I just don't count. Friendship makes you paranoid. I don't believe in curses but I just might now. You never really had a choice. Like all your broken toys. Well, kid, you know this life is rich, but pleasure's not the same as happiness. But if you don't collide with the traffic in your mind, I think you'll find a way out of this. I hope you find a way out of this. You know what happens when you hang out with these girls too long? You end up getting your nails painted. I think it looks pretty good though. All the songs you sung spiraled, they hum round like echoes of ripples on a pond. And so you circled the globe, spent a year on the road, without ever going home. More than a couple of days, then you leave right away, run to a girl you barely know. But you like how she sings, can't help but think there's something that she knows and could teach you now. You're sleeping in that southern state where the bars are filled with people you can't hate, but try as you try, you still can't relate to them. Drink that whiskey down as they ask you, are you who you say you are? Are you who you say that you are? Are you who you say that you are? Are you who you say that you are? Are you who you say you are? The fact that we can't tell makes us like you even more.
So now you're trying again. We're just visiting friends. One has just had his heart broke. For the first time in his life, he's realized there's times when you can't make it alone. So now you're giving advice as if you have the right to use a word like love. It's a negotiable term. What gets said's not what's heard. So it's different there for everyone.
But you're hanging around that college town with your new life, your new lover, you found her, you're keeping her up at night, bringing her down, she'll watch you drink yourself to death, but won't ask you, is this really what you want? Is this really what you want? Is this really what you, is this why? Is this really what you want? Is this really what you want? Are you just sticking with it now, 'cause it's all you want? Are you just sticking with it now, 'cause it's all you want? I said, I think you're sticking with me now, 'cause I'm all you want. No, I'm all you got. No, God, no. I wrote this song when I was 16 years old. That was before there was ringtones, so I don't think this one's available, unfortunately. I spent a week drinking the sunlight of Napa, California, where they understand the weight of human hearts. So sorrow gets too heavy, joy attempts to hold you with the fear that it eventually departs. And the truth is I've been dreaming of some tired, tranquil place where the weather won't get trapped inside of my bones. If all these years of searching found one sympathetic, faith, then there I'll plant these seeds and make my home. Spent a day dreaming of dying in Mesa, Arizona, where all the green of life had turned to ash. Felt I was on fire, the things I could have told you, I assumed you eventually would ask. And I wouldn't have to bring up my so badly broken heart. All those months I just wanted to sleep. Spring it did come slowly, but I guess it did its part, because my heart has thought it continues to beat. And I visited my brother on the outskirts of Olympia, where the forest and the water become one. Talked all about our childhood, like a dream we were convinced of, that perfect peaceful street that we came from. And I know he heard me strumming all those sad and simple chords as I sat inside my room so long ago. It still hurts me that he's shaking from a secret that was told by a car closed up airtight in a garden hose. I went to San Diego, the birthplace of the summer, watched the ocean dance under the moon. There was a girl I knew there, one more potential lover. I guess this something's gotta happen soon, 'cause I know I can't keep living in this dead or dying dream. As I walked along the beach and drank with her, I thought all about my true love, the one I've never seen. With eyes that burn so bright, they make me pure. They make me pure, they make me pure. I long to be with you. Come make me pure, come make me pure. I long, I still long, I long, I long, I long, and 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 I long to be with you. Slender fingers help me play the song. Let's spend another night inside of this rented mansion. I love you now, I know that probably doesn't matter. I love you still, I know that doesn't matter. Kissing full of beer, tequila, weed and candy. When walking down the boardwalk, acting like we were married. You always made it easy, so I want you more. You always kept it easy, and I want you more. Too smart for your own good, too sweet, too logical. All those statistics round your head, you tried to teach me about baseball. My favorite was the part when we make it home. I like it that they can steal and still make hear the bird sound broadcast speakers outside of the Phoenix Hotel. And all your friends are standing crying out on the sidewalk. All your boyfriends, they were standing crying out on the sidewalk. Well, Breezy, I feel dizzy. Can you help me up? It's just too crowded at the back door. How we gonna get back to the bus? You said you try to help me find it. If there was something there, you said you tried to help me find it. If there was something better. Move your slender fingers, help me play this song. I want to spend another night inside of this rented mansion. I love you still, I know. That's all that matters. I love you, kid, I know now. That's all that matters. Maybe there'll be a reunion someday, you know. If they come up with the, the bread, make that happen. But I still miss them sometimes, like on a night like tonight, looking around, thinking of the last time. So anyway, we're gonna sing a Monsters of Folk song. So I guess the part of, not exactly sure how this works. The part of Jim James will be played by these two ladies, and the part of M Word will also be played by these two ladies, and the part of Michael Mogus will be played perhaps by this gentleman here, and the part of Will Johnson is not going to happen because we don't have a drummer, so it's all right. Here it goes. There's a map of the world on the wall in your room, green pins where you wanna go, white pins where you've been, there isn't even 10, you're already feeling old. Pretty faces step back from a magazine stack, you read when you're feeling bored, look through a telescope lens, it doesn't make sense, you think you've been there before. With that far off feeling, that up close kind of ache, widescreen reason to look the other way. There's a the place by the lake that you go when it's late. Somewhere in the crowds are gone. So you sit all alone with thoughts get stoned, waiting for some peace to come. Like a thing that you tried, that you thought that you liked for a minute, and it all felt wrong. So you're changing again, all your clothes, all your friends are the same as it ever was. With that far off feeling, that up close kind of ache. What screen reason to look the other way? That you paved over Indian graves, wonder why your dreams are crazed. So you cling to your wife, your kids and your life, nothing that you're gonna say. Put the razor to your face, hot water for a shake, kill the shadow of yesterday. Clean shirt, clean pants, clean slate, second chance, go and buy another day. Still got that far off feeling, that up close kind of day. You know, instant karma always comes too late. Laurent, you still living there on your estate of sorrow? You used to leave it occasionally, but now you just can't be bothered to ride that commuter train back west to Chicago, to stroll around in the greenery, through the park, past the statues. How their eyes seem to follow follow you like a hated addiction. The beauty carved out of absolutes you never claim or even envision. Laura, you were the saddest song in the shape of a woman. I thought you were so beautiful, but I wept with your movement. But I hope that you're laughing now from that place on the carpet where we shared a sleeping bag in your sister's apartment. Of how she would worry so and worry so. You know I was just a stranger, but she asked me to care for you. That's what she did, and I went and betrayed her. But do you know we're in high demand, Laura? People who suffer because we don't take to arguing. We're so quick to surrender. Well, I think I would call you tonight if I still had your number. Your thoughts have always laid next to mine when we were both skipping supper. But you should never feel embarrassed by all your trouble with living, 'cause it's the ones with the sorest throats, Laura, who have done the most singing. Everybody! La da 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 da. Everybody! La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Thank you. Floating down the river, but the ocean never comes. Oh, since the operation, you're breathing just for one. So everything's imaginary, especially what you love. You left me another message to say it's done. It's done. But when I hear beautiful music, it's always from another time. All my old friends I want to visit, I still remember what they're like when I was standing on their doorsteps full of nervous butterflies, and just waiting to be asked to come inside. Why don't you just come inside? But I keep going out, and I can't sleep next to a stranger when I'm coming down. It's 8 a.m., my heart's beating too loud, too loud. Don't be so amazing, or I'll miss you too much. Felt something that I could never tell. Well, everything gets smaller now the further that I go to the mouth in the reunion of the known and the unknown. You should consider yourself lucky if you think of it as home. You will move mountains with your misery if you don't. If you don't. And it comes to me in fragments, but even those still split in two. Under the eaves of my old lime tree, I studied salmon in the fruit. Some were ripe and some were rotten. I felt nauseous with the truth. There will never be a time more opportune. So I just won't be late. The window closes, shut, rolls over in a tidal wave, until all the color drains out of the frame. And I'm so pleased with the daydream that now living's no good. I took off my shoes and I walked into the woods. I felt lost and found with every step I took. Expected all to start at the wave of your hand. Like the sun's just gonna drop. If it's not, you demanded. Well, in the dark we're just air, so our bodies might dissolve once were gone, I wouldn't care. That was never a saddle. Well, the summer's gonna come, it's gonna cloud our eyes again. No need to focus when there's nothing that's worth seeing. So we traded liquor for love in an attempt to tip the scales. I think you lost what you loved in that mess of details. They seem so important at the time, but now you can't even recall any names, faces, or on. Just more the feeling of it all. Well, the wind is gonna end, I'm gonna clean these veins again. So close to dying that I finally can start living. Alright, now we're gonna have some fun. When I close my eyes, they start dimming. The lights know that it is freezing, but I think we have to keep waving at the taxis, they keep turning their lights off. But sweet Julie knows a party at some actor's West Side Law. Supplies are endless in the evening, by the morning they'll be gone. When everything is lonely, I can be my own best friend. I get a coffee and the paper, have my own conversations with the sidewalk, the pigeons in my window, reflection. The mask I polish in the evening, by the morning looks like shit. And I know you have a heavy heart, I can feel it when we kiss. So many men stronger than me thrown their backs out, trying to live it. But me, I'm not a gamble. You can count on me to split the love I sell you in the evening, by the morning won't exist.
You're looking skinny like a model, with your eyes all painted black. Just keep going to the bathroom, always say you'll be right back. Well, it takes one to know one, kid, I think you got it back. So easy in the evening, by the morning such a drag.
I got a flask inside my pocket, we can share it on the train. If you promise to stay conscious, I'll try and do the same. And we might die from medication, but we sure killed all the pain. But what was normal in the evening, by the morning seemed insane. And I'm not sure what the trouble was that started all of this. The reasons all have run away, but the feeling never did. It's not something I could recommend, but it is one way to live. 'Cause what is simple in the moonlight, by the morning never ends. It was so simple in the moonlight, now it's so complicated. Simple in the moonlight, so simple in the moonlight. It was so simple in the moonlight. Mostly made of pain. He wakes up just to work and straight back home again. He once cut one of my nightmares out of paper. I thought it was so beautiful, put it on a record cover. And I tried to tell him that he had a sense of color and composition so magnificent. But he said, thank you please, but your flattery, it is truly not becoming me. Your eyes are poor, you're blind, you see. No beauty could have come from me. I'm a waste of breath, of space, of time. I knew a woman, she was dignified and true, and her love for her man was one of her many virtues. Till one day she found out that he had lied, so she decided the rest of her life from that point on would be a lie. But she was grateful for everything that had happened. She was anxious for all that would come next. But then she wept, what did she expect? In that big old house with the cars she kept in. Such is life, she often said, with one day leading to the next. You'll get a little closer to your death. That was fine with her, she never got upset. And with every day that she may have left, she would never clean another mess up, fold his shirts, or look her best. She was free to waste away alone. Last night my brother, he got drunk and drove. In his cop he pulled him off to the side of the road. And he said, officer, officer, you got the wrong man. Now I'm a student of medicine, a brother of a folk singer, you don't understand. The cop said, no one got hurt, you should be thankful. And your carelessness, it is something awful. But no, I can't just let you go. Though your father's name is known, your decisions now, they are yours alone. You're nothing but a stepping stone on a path to death, to loss, to shame. The last few months I've been living with this couple. Oh, you know the kind who buy everything in doubles. Oh, they fit together like a puzzle. I love their love, and I am grateful that someone actually receives the prize that was promised by all those fairy tales that drugged us. And they still do me. I'm sick, lonely, no laurel tree, just green envy. Will my number come up eventually, like love, some kind of lottery where you scratch and see what's underneath? It's sorry. Just one cherry, I gotta play again. You'll get lucky. So I've been hanging out down by the train's depot. I don't ride, man, I just sit and watch the people there. They remind me of wind-up cars in motion, the way they spin and turn and jerk each other off for positions. And I wanna scream out that it all is nonsense. Hey, your life's on track, can't you see it's pointless? But just then my knees give under me. My head, it feels weak, and suddenly it is clear to see it's not them but me who's lost my self-identity. And I hide behind these books I read while scribbling my poetry, like art could save a wretch like me with some ideal ideology that no one could hope to achieve. And I'm never real, this is just a sketch of me. Everything I've made is trite and is cheap and a waste of pain, of tape, of time. Now I park my car down by the cathedral, where the floodlights point up at the steeples. Quiet practice is filling up with people. I could hear the sound escaping as an echo, sloping off the ceiling at an angle. And when the voices blended, they sounded like angels. I hope there's some room still in the middle. But when I lift my voice up now to reach them, the range is too high way up there in heaven. So I hold my tongue, I forget the song, I just tie my shoes and start walking off. And I'll try to just keep moving on with my broken heart and my absent God.